You know the situation. You're looking for footage that you've shot, but you don't know on what drive it was. Well, let me help you save your future self a lot of pain. Trust me, yourself, your footage, and your clients will thank you. So what is even a NAS and what does it stand for? It stands for Network Attached Storage. Basically a hard drive that lives on your network, always online and always accessible. Think of it as your own cloud storage, but then faster, safer, and you own it. So instead of struggling with all those drives, cables, and looking for the right drive, you dump it all in one place. It's organized, backed up, and ready for action. You shoot in 4K, 6K, sometimes even RAW. That will take loads of space on your computer, laptop, or hard drives. And if you put it on a hard drive and you're like me, you always forget on what drive it is. But with a NAS, all your data struggles gone. So here's where the NAS comes in. It gives you centralized storage, access from any device, like your phone, your laptop, your computer. It's scalable, so you pick the size of your drives and later on you can upgrade them. You have all your footage in one place. And I know you have to have your backup at multiple places. I mean, important stuff you can put online on like a Google Drive or something. But all of my footage are on my NAS. Even without the 10 gig Ethernet port, you can edit from it. Like, it wasn't my intention to edit from it, but I tried it and it worked pretty good. So after each shoot, I just immediately dropped the footage on my NAS. There I have a good file structure, so it's easy to find stuff. I recently did a project where I needed footage from multiple years and multiple projects. Since everything is so organized on my NAS, it was really easy to find. So that was a big time saver. Normally when something like that happens, I have to grab like 3 or 4 drives to check them. And if I need to share a file, I can easily do that. I can even create a QR code while the client can download the footage or the photo or whatsoever. So no WeTransfer, no shipping drives, no drama. So there are multiple brands to pick from, like Synology, QNAP, Ugreen, and there are a few more. In the end, I was deciding between a Ugreen and a Synology. The Ugreen was the new kid on the block, had great specs, and the Synology is like the old name in the game. So that was for me one of the biggest things to go for a well-known brand. So I went for Synology. It had great specs, good software, and a solid app. First I wanted a 6-bay one, but that was just too expensive, so I picked a 4-bay one. And if you don't have that many footage or data that you want to store, you can definitely go with a 2-bay one. A little note, if you go with a 2-bay and you want to have your NAS in RAID, you have a little bit less options or way of expandabilities. And with most of them, you can add an M.2 SSD in there for cache. So for editing and stuff, it's a little bit better. And lots of them you can upgrade or even buy with a 10 gig network port. And what I also mentioned earlier, what also really important is for me, is that there's a good app. So I can access my NAS from when I'm at my parents or when I'm at vacation. I just want to grab my phone and scroll through it and look at files and maybe send them to a client. So a NAS isn't perfect. The setup takes some time, and for some people it's a little bit intimidating to start it all. But luckily with the instruction that it came with and ChatGPT, you can do it yourself. The whole setup isn't cheap. So that's also the reason that I delayed it that long. Because you have the NAS itself and then you also have to buy drives. For me, I first bought one drive and then later on I can expand it. It's a 20 terabyte drive, so I have plenty of storage for this year. And it's always on, like if you want to. For me, I want it always on so I can always access it. So it will draw more power than your normal hard drive. But if you're still hoarding projects and footage across multiple hard drives, it's time to level up. Your workflow deserves it, your client deserves it, and don't forget, your sanity deserves it. So if you got any questions, please let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. And maybe consider subscribing, drop a like, and all those kind of things. Thanks again.